I vividly remember the civil war in Somalia. Of course, there was fear there. It was not a safe place for us. And that's the reason why we left our own country.
When Hudda landed in the US, she had no idea that her neighbors would be afraid of her.
I've been told that there are certain customs in the Somali culture that I'm not supposed to transgress, and I don't know what they are.
I think we need to know more about their religion, where they're coming from, because I was understood you never, ever shake hands.
People are genuinely interested in getting to know us. That's why they're coming to Dine and Dialogue in large numbers. We want to help them overcome the fear of unknown. My name is Hudda Ibrahim, and I started Dine and Dialogue, and I'm a refugee from Somalia.
My name is Minnie Driver. I am an actress, a singer, and I am an immigrant. I believe nothing is more American than its immigrants. So I'm teaming up with Great Big Story to celebrate those that have come here and left their mark.
I was 19 years old when I came to Minnesota. It was a long journey.
During the Somali Civil War, large numbers of Somalis relocated to Minnesota. Today, the state has the largest population of Somalis in North America. But the influx of Somali refugees has created tension in the community.
Moving into this central Minnesota community, people are curious about our culture and who we are and where we came from. Of course, we do have challenges. I am Muslim, I am Black, I am a refugee, but I'm also Somali American. So instead of being angry and complaining, my husband and I turned it to the other side and said, we should do something about this.
So Hudda and her husband started Dine and Dialogue, a bi-monthly dinner gathering where the St. Cloud community can meet their Somali neighbors.
People were afraid to ask questions that they thought were inappropriate or offensive. And when individuals usually come to those dinners, we say, ask us any burning questions that you might have. Questions like, what is the significance of the hijab? Why do Muslims pray 5 times a day? So instead of assuming, I want people to be open-minded. The first Dine and Dialogue, we didn't know who was coming. We just sent an open invitation to all. My husband and I couldn't believe when we saw 50 registration, and we were like, we need to make sure that we have enough food for these people coming.
Hudda helps cook a massive Somali meal for all who attend, and she attributes some of her program's success to the meals themselves.
Food is one of the main contributors, really bringing people together. There were a lot of people who told me that they never had any Somali food before and that they love the sambusa. We make sure that the samosas are ready to fry it. When we make rice, we make sure that we have the right meat. We have goat meat. We make sure that we have chicken and beef, veggie, and Somali tea.
So do not leave this room today without knowing someone. So get to know your neighbors, ask questions. Thank you very much.
I feel that I want to be compassionate. I feel that I want to care. I'm just afraid that I'm going to do something that's going to offend somebody.
Once you're open to the idea of somebody being different, then there's more common than there is actually differences.
But if you're afraid to make a mistake and they're afraid to make a mistake, then there is a disconnection.
Today, she continues to host this open forum every other month and hopes to expand into other communities.
I'm hoping to spread Dine and Dialogue throughout Minnesota. I devoted my life to build a better community for all of us. And I want people to know that we're proud Americans, we're tax payers, we're contributing to the economy, and that we're here to stay.